If you want to be a timeless and elegantly dressed woman, then you can't wear boots that look like this. Especially not with this dress. You need to know these things. I'm gonna go over 10 boots that you have to avoid if you want to have an elegant style. And I'm gonna tell you what you should be wearing instead. Thank you so much to Lily Silk for this collaboration. I want to show you some of these incredible pieces that they have. I'm actually gonna demonstrate some of them as I go through these different boots with you. So Lily Silk is one of my favorite affordable luxury on a budget type of brands. The simple reason because their items are so well made, have like amazing quality for their price point, meaning that you don't have to actually spend a lot of money to look expensive. Here you can see some incredible pieces from their collection. Honestly, ladies, I have seen the same items that cost thousands of dollars, but with Lily Silk, you're gonna get it at a fraction of a cost. And you know, I've always said, do not waste your precious money on poor quality items. Buy quality, invest in your pieces, and Lily Silk is definitely a brand worth investing in. And by the way, I highly recommend that you go and check out their website now, because you're gonna see you can grab some amazing bargains for the holidays. You can buy some beautiful gifts, not just clothing, but also items for your home. And if you use my code ANNABAE20, you're gonna get 20% off any purchase on Lily Silk. Okay, promise me, ladies, you're not gonna step out of your house looking like this. Colorful boots can potentially work if you are like Iris Apfel, very creative in your style, and really choose the right type of creative and dramatic looking items that are very colorful and bold. But this just looks like you lack style. There is nothing elevated with this boot. There is nothing that says sophistication or class. The thing is with boots is that most of the time you should choose boots in a fairly neutral color. Again, there will be exceptions to this rule, but unless you are advanced in your fashion styling, do not experiment with things like this. And it's just really sad because this is a really nice dress from Lily Silk, but these boots are really cramping this dress's style. I'm going to show you what to wear instead, and you're going to see a big difference. Look, how nice, right? Instantly better. Like the dress looks immediately more elevated versus before, even though the pink actually worked quite well with this color of dress. It's just that the boots didn't. They looked awful. If you are interested in a feminine style, then I highly recommend that you get lace-up knee-high boots. Always looks very elegant, very sophisticated, and is definitely gonna elevate your look. Oh, ladies, I don't even know what to say. I mean, the thing is that I totally get the platform trend. I actually like a good platform and I use them myself. The problem is, it's all about how you style platforms, because the beauty of platforms is like, it's supposed to just kind of trick with your mind. You're not really supposed to see it. What some ladies do that actually downgrades their style is that they would wear platforms just like this on their own, in boots version. And then it starts looking a bit less refined, I would say. I put on just a quick pair of pants from Lily Silk. Now, these pants are not long enough for me to properly be able to demonstrate this, but what they should do is that the pants should actually cover and go all the way down to the floor in order for this to work. But because these trousers are meant to be worn with slightly less platform, obviously this doesn't work. But therefore, I want to show you a pair of other boots that still has the same concept of platform, but it's looking just so much more refined. Let me show you. So what I did here, I just literally removed the platform because the platform didn't work with the trouser length. So this is what you really need to pay attention to. Your trouser, the shape of the leg, the length of the leg, has to really work with your boot. Okay, I don't know about you, but I personally don't like this boot at all. The sock boot. Okay, mind you, I totally understand people who want to wear this kind of boot. Is it comfy? Yes, it's so comfy. However, there are comfy shoes that are also better looking. There's just something about this boot that I don't find gives a very feminine impression. I guess it's very, very sporty, and perhaps it works on a very specific type of personal style. Can that person be classy and elegant? Sure. But the fashion style itself might just be a bit harder to kind of get to that elevated level that perhaps you ladies who are here on my channel are interested in. And by the way, make sure you subscribe because you're gonna get a lot of good luck if you hit that subscribe button. So what would I wear instead of these sock boots? Well, frankly, I would just wear my favorite sneakers that I wear all the time, because I do think that a pair of sneakers can be elegant and classic and timeless. Okay, I'm kind of embarrassed about this. Like, what's going on my feet?
What are those?
Well, these are a classic pair of moon boots, and you know, they're actually quite popular in the mountains. I don't think they're comfortable at all. They're like the most bizarre looking on top of it as well. I think that in the mountains, you can actually wear so many more nicer boots that look elegant. Same concept, just different type of footwear. So much more elevated, even though they're like really similar in color, they kind of fill the same purpose. Not saying necessarily that you're going to be hiking in the snow with these kind of shoes. It's just to visualize to you how sometimes just going a little bit more simple, sometimes that is what's going to elevate you. If you are like me who love wearing lighter clothes because A, it's nice, and B, it just looks so much more expensive and elevated, you're going to see that you will actually need a pair of light colored riding boots that they match with your lighter outfits. But more about that, I actually teach in my free training that I want to offer to all my ladies who are interested in developing their sense of style. If you go to nothingtowear.me, you're going to be able to sign up for this free training that I've prepared for you, where you're going to learn loads about how you can improve your personal style and always have a wardrobe full of something to wear. The link is also listed in the description box below, together with all the items that you're seeing me wear today. And yes, this is Lily Silk, ladies. So beautiful, so classy, elegant, and cozy. Perfect for winter. I mean, for me, this is like Peter Pan shoe. I don't know, this is like a slouchy 80s type of boot. And it's so unattractive and it's so yucky, yet it has kind of made a comeback. I'm like, why? This shoe is just not flattering. Yeah. I mean, there's just no more comments. I mean, what can I say? So what to wear instead? I mean, isn't this so much nicer than what you previously saw? At least this looks very neutral, very classic, very simple. Do not overcomplicate it when there's no need. Just, you know, straight, simple lines. This is why I love classics. So I went online and I found the 3 worst boots I could literally find. Let me know in the comments below if you have seen anything worse than this. Denim boots. Can it be more cheapo looking? Justin Timberlake, where are you? This is so like early 2000s. Okay, so this is like the weirdest ever. Look. So here we have a variation to the denim boot. This is like the denim cowboy boot. I mean, sorry to say, but like the style trends lately, the world is literally losing their mind. I bet there is some foot fetishist that's gonna love these shoes. I can't believe I'm doing this in front of all of you, but here you go. Who is gonna wear these wear? Like who and why? It's so gross, it should be forbidden. Okay, so what about this? This is the diamond kind of fishnet sock boot, which is kind of bizarre, but I don't think it's the absolute worst on today's list. It's more so that it's kind of weird, plus it actually feels really weird wearing it. Now, maybe if somebody really understands how to style something like this, it will work. But if you want to have a classic and timeless style, this shoe is going to make you disservice, that is for sure. Sorry about that. Can someone please explain to me why this boot has made a comeback? A boot like this does nothing for the female body. It widens you, makes you look shorter, it makes you look unattractive. I mean, maybe it can be seen as trendy and cool and hip, and with the right style, maybe it will work. This boot has not had long enough rest for it to even deserve making a comeback, in my opinion. Instead of indulge in this continuous like buying new stuff, new trends that don't even make sense, just consumerism at this point. Spend your hard-earned money on things that actually serve you, and I'm sorry, but I don't think this does. The thing is that I'm actually not against over-knee boots. I just think one needs to be very careful when wearing them with a short dress, like Pretty Woman style, or when they have a high stiletto heel, like you can see. I would say that on the right body, with a lower heel, maybe it could work, maybe. But you know what, enough about boots. Let's hop on over to the next video because you're gonna discover more horrendous shoes that you absolutely want to stay away from if you want to be classy or if you want to get a man one day. See you in that video.